Hi, my name is David Orlando, and really the project that I'm wanting to really attack centralizes around a central problem with all industries that use information technology, and that's that cybersecurity for information systems is just going to get more complex over time. The amount of information systems out there just continue to grow, and the complexity and diverse nature of all of them is simply growing at an exponential rate right alongside them. Each breach of these systems and any given one of these systems causes millions, if not billions of dollars in damages, and that doesn't even really include the amount of lives that are harmed by these exploits from these hacking groups that use this data for the sake of gain at the expense of others when it comes to individuals or businesses alike. For industry, we have multiple sources of like data that are supporting this issue for industries and agencies in the government and military, but they're a bit isolated. First, there's the exploitation prediction scoring system, or EPSS, which is maintained by the form of incident response and security teams, or FIRST. This shows probability of the exploit and how likely it is to show up based on the technology being used. The next is National Vulnerability Database by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or the NVD of NIST. This shows real world severity in terms of the conditions that can be resulted from an exploit or vulnerability being targeted by a hacker and succeeding in that. The last one that I'd like to utilize is the known exploited vulnerabilities database by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, which shows real world exploitation of historical hacks and historical breaches. All of these are great resources in their own right, and they provide exceptional help to prevent cyber breaches, but there's no interconnected system that provides analytics across all three. I propose an information system that takes all of the data from all three of these public sources within date ranges and connects them. This would be, for data analytics to enhance mitigation priority and response. It would also increase the focus on vendors and specific products that are struggling to remain secure in a supportive way, so not only large vendors remain stable and secure and can be utilized in different industry environments. For example, all of these sources can be connected through a common vulnerability um, and exposure score, which is like CVE which can then create a crosswalk of direct connectivity for analytics to be done and different analytical methods to be done to explore, all kinds of new analytical data-driven information that can only serve to improve our predictive and reactive responses to cybersecurity threats.